Okay. Oh, that's my teddy bear's arm. No, this seems like a horrible thing to do. Well, I don't suppose there's anywhere else I can go.
Not now.
Mom?
Not now, Hun.
No, there's a ghoul trying to get me. Seriously, there's this thing that tore my heart from teddy bears. It's throwing chairs at me. Come back.
I said, not now.
Oh gosh, my mom is the thing. Okay. Okay, you said not now. Can I have my teddy bear back and I'll leave you alone? Who was that that was talking? She was here, but she turned into the monster. I just want my teddy bear. Can I just have my teddy bear? Why is this stuff all glowing red? My mom's the monster? Keep looking for pieces of my teddy bear.
Sweetie, be quiet now. Mommy had a very rough day.
Okay.
Please go somewhere else. I'll just one more. He will not take you from me.
My mom's drunk. I thought you seemed creepy.
If you can't be nice and do what Mommy says, I'm going to be very angry. None of us want that.
No, I don't. I just want my teddy bear and I want my crib not thrown across the room. Safer there. So it's the abusive mom, which, you know, I did think she seemed a little creepy. I said that early on that she was kind of creepy. I really want the teddy bear. good mom. I'll find a good mom again. Alright, I have to... I'll try to get that. Why am I still going to her? She's scary. She told me to leave her alone. What's going on? Black light. My crew's back where it's supposed to be. There's Teddy. Oh, this is broken. I'm gonna get in trouble. Puzzle pieces. Hey, look at this. I remember that. It's a little nicer in daytime. Puzzle. It's a puzzle I put together.
Stay away from me! I'm sorry. I never meant to. It's too much.
Where's my teddy? My teddy vanished. I can't hug him.
Hi there, little one. Come here. Did you like your gift? What happened to his arm? Don't worry. We'll fix him up.
Hey, that sounds like Teddy's voice. Wow. So besides being just a really creepy game, that was really heavy subject matter in the end there. It's like the drunken, abusive mom that was like keeping his dad away from him or something. I guess his dad came and got him finally. She couldn't deal with him. Didn't seem like the kid was that bad. No wonder it was, you have to stop hiding from mommy. Of course it's gonna hide from you. You're scary, lady? I thought she seemed creepy at the beginning. Oh. Well, that was really cool besides the crash that I had to restart that chapter. I looked stuff up while I was restarting that just to see if I was doing something wrong, because when I restarted it had the elephant instead of the star, and the little drawer thing that went across that you're supposed to go on was completely at the start, so you couldn't even get back to it to unblock it and stuff. You had to just restart the whole chapter. And apparently that is a bug if it crashes right there. That's been reported by several people. But restarting the chapter worked, so that was good. And wow, there are a ton of credits! But that was a really creepy game. Without, I mean, there was a monster, but it wasn't your typical, zombies are gonna come get you or whatever. And I kept thinking, it seemed like there was a parent who was a drunk and abusive or something that was going on, and that was the monster. It seemed like there was symbolism. And at first it seemed like it must be, the dad, because he wasn't there. So you'd assume that, the kid would be with the parent, maybe the other parent lost custody or something, but I guess in this case, it was the dad left. Why did he leave his kid with that? Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Maybe he had to fight for custody for a while or something, and, dad's right. It's hard for dads to get custody from moms if they fight for it. But, wow, okay. So that was a really cool game, though. It was different than a lot of the horror-type games out there. And they managed to take some really benign-seeming things and make them really creepy. Which I guess, from the perspective of a little kid like that, especially if that's the sort of thing they're facing. Wow, this music's loud. I'm gonna let all the credits play because, if people are listed here, they're listed for a reason, right? Seems like this must be like a list of everybody what is this, like everybody who completed a game or helped with something, or I don't even know. I wasn't really reading. But I'll have it in my recording, so I'll be able to go back and read to see what this is. But a kid who is facing abuse and stuff, and a parent who can change from being, sweet and loving to, violent like that, whether it's due to alcohol or whatever. I mean, at that age, it's gonna kind of change your perspective of stuff. One second there's your mom, and you're trying to find your mom, and then there's just this monster there. And you're still looking for that person. It's really sad. It's a really, I guess, good illustration, though, of what it must be like in their minds, just how creepy everything is. I guess that explains why the house seemed to be kind of a mess, too. The kids' room seemed okay, but I don't know. It's a hard thing for, her perspective, too. It's a hard monster to beat inside yourself when people have addictions like that, so. It had a much deeper message than I was expecting. I was just expecting kind of a creepy thing, and, at the end of the game you find your mom or whatever, like, you're exploring the house. You finish exploring the house, morning comes, whatever, your mom finds you and picks you up and gives you a hug and puts you back to bed or whatever. But yeah, this was, I guess, the whole well thing. When the lady was walking away from the well, her head was turning into the tree thing, so that kind of should have been a hint. Probably was a hint. just, yeah. Hopefully this poor kid's dad was more loving and had gotten the rights and stuff, and that's why he was back. Or she was willing to give him up or something. He doesn't have to deal with this. Hopefully he's young enough that he doesn't remember a lot of this. Because it's a creepy set of memories for a child. It's hard. But that was an interesting game. It was definitely a change from a lot of the games that I tend to play. I don't necessarily do a lot of games like that. I do a lot of just, running around doing silly stuff in Minecraft or whatever. So I'd been wanting to play this. I had gotten it during the summer Steam sale and had been looking forward to it, and was really busy all summer. So I just was looking for time. I finally decided today I was just going to sit down and play the game and make a recording of it, and hopefully everything turned out okay with the recording. And I'll be able to get this posted in chunks of some sort, because it took me a little while to get through it. But interesting content. The way they did the perspectives was really kind of cool, because you looking at everything in the world around you from the perspective of a 2-year-old. It's a different way to see stuff. We're so used to looking at stuff as full-grown adults. Well, there were some weird things in there. Some very broken things. So did you go to really broken playgrounds? Is that where the kid got these really broken things from, or are they just breaking symbolically because of all the things that have happened? I guess it seems more likely. I really kind of hope the mother manages to get into rehab and kind of get her life back together too. It's sad for her. I don't think she's happy about that. I guess maybe that's why she put the kid to bed so early, because she needed to go drink. Oh, it's hard to end this on an upbeat note. It was kind of a really heavy ending. It was a really cool game, though. Just kind of wow. I'm really glad I did not watch anybody else's videos of this. I have a few people that I've been wanting to watch their playthroughs of this and haven't gotten a chance to. And then I got the game and I decided I made a point of not watching any of their playthroughs of this game until I played it, because I didn't want anything given away. I didn't watch any playthroughs. I saw the official preview for the game that was put out by the studio, and that was it. And so that just kind of shows, your birthday, and then you getting to sleep, and you waking up, and a little bit of, clips here and there of things in the dark rooms and stuff, but nothing to even slightly hint at what was going on with the monster that ended up being your mom, with the message that the game was giving. That was wow. So this will be fun. This will be a nice one to put up, though, as far as a different sort of thing. And the gameplay was really fun. I found it interesting to try to solve some of the puzzles or just get through stuff. There were definitely parts where it was so dark that I was getting really lost, as far as the screen settings go, and I'm sure that changed here and there as I adjusted stuff as the sun moved through our room, because different parts of the day I can see my monitor better than others. I don't really have a totally blacked out room for this. PayPal is listed. I have no idea what these credits are. I know they're really long. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my recording to see what's being listed here. A lot of these do look like screen names, so I guess maybe these were all beta testers? I don't know. These were all people who were involved somehow in this. either they played it or they were somehow involved. And it is a huge list. Alphabetical by first name, which is another thing that makes me think of screen name, because some of these obviously aren't just, I mean, there's just single names without a last name. There's some things that look like full names. Some just look like R with a tilde. That's different. Sandman 77 definitely looks like a screen name. Just reading these as they go by. So curious as to what all these names are. And we've passed some of the spaces for people that I know have done playthroughs on this. So I can't really, I'll have to look again to see if they're listed once I see what this is a listing of. But yeah. I don't want to just sit here silently while this is all running. Wow, this is a long list. It was a really interesting game though, and I have a few other games that I'm looking at, maybe playing, doing some playthroughs of. Just to kind of have a chance to have fun with games, you know. I pick things by what seems like an interesting thing to my perspective and play them, and hopefully people enjoy watching them, and if you do, you can definitely leave a like, and if not, well, don't worry about it. Not everybody's gonna like everything that everyone puts out, but just, you know, trying to find stuff that I think I'll have fun with, and I figure if I have fun with it, I'm more likely to be able to put out some sort of fun or entertaining or interesting at least video. So yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do next, which game I'm gonna look at next, besides, you know, Minecraft here and there. I do have a Sims 3 game. I don't have Sims 4. I am not really intending to get Sims 4 at this point. There's just so much content that they took out of that game, so I'm probably gonna stick with my Sims 3, and I don't really know if doing a playthrough of that, it's not really a playthrough because you're just constantly playing it in a several generation game and all that, so not really sure. Oh, okay, these are all people who backed it. Wow, nice. Go all of you. You guys are all awesome. But I'm not sure what games I'll be doing playthroughs of besides Minecraft. But this was definitely a creepy game with a really heavy message, but it's an important message. I think there's not necessarily enough people paying attention to making sure that kids don't go through stuff like this. The thing that Bear says about no child should have to go through this is very true. There's no kids who should have to go through that sort of experience. So, but it's definitely fun if you haven't played it. I mean, obviously now you've seen all the gameplay, but you should still, you know, give it a try, play around. And anyways, I guess I will see you all next time.